Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glory is unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem HaKadosh. They belong to our apostles, the bishops, the elders of the great millstone, and greetings, salutations, blessings, much love unto you. Hopefully, elect shalom unto you. Your Worship Quad, just want to report on an occurrence that's going on, okay, with the signs of heaven. Okay, some of the signs of the end times and the signs of heaven will be visible, and this is something that we were told to take a look out for and to be aware of when the notable day of the Lord will come around. Okay, and so I'm gonna grab a few precepts and go into and just show you what the article's talking about, which says here in the Delaware Online, a planetary alignment will occur on January the 21st. What will be visible and how to see it? All right, so they're saying astronomy fans know 2025 kicked off with the meteor shower, but another big spectacle is coming up and should be on your radar too. Okay, planetary alignment on January 21st. Okay, and this is what it's showing you right here. All right. That's the Farmer's Almanac that's saying that this is popping up. I heard it was the 25th, but then there's like different occurrences throughout the year. I believe 4 eclipses, solar and lunar eclipses throughout the year. Okay, 2025, man, it's not a game. This is a serious year. All right, and we know that the moon and the signs of heaven were set up there for us to watch and to look at. Okay, and to observe the times with. Okay, so this is Genesis 1:14, and I'll explain a bit further as I read along. Right, it says, and the Elohim said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years." Okay, that's showing you like a calendar. Well, what are the signs that we're seeing modern day? It's the signs of the end times. Okay, it's letting us know on the calendar what year we're in. This is coming up into the time of the end, unto the day of the Lord. All right, it says, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and it was so. And the Elohim made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, which is the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made also the stars. And the lesser light was the moon, of course, right? And he made also the stars. And the Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And the Elohim saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the 4th day. Okay, so it's showing you that this was set up there to be for signs in the heavens. Okay, a calendar. Okay, now 2nd Esdras 9:1. It said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, for like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Okay, so as all these things were put in the heavens and everything was created, okay, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. So now we're beginning to see the effects and signs, okay, of the end. All right, that's how this is gonna end, man. The society and the time that we're living in now, for prophecy's sake, is ending in effects and signs. And some of these effects and signs are in the heavens, okay, in the sky, like planetary alignment, like blood moons. Let me okay, here we got March 2025 blood moons. Okay, all right, it says solar eclipse in March, lunar. Let's see, hold on, let me see. All right. Yep. The total lunar eclipse will occur on the night of March 13th through the 5th through 14th, 2025, visible across the Americas, Western Europe, Western Africa, and the Pacific. Eclipse will begin, showing you when it is, and that's in March. So this year is setting out a lot of different scenarios, okay, in the heavens, man, and we're here to watch them. All right, any super moons? There will be 3 super moons in 2025: October the 7th, November the 5th, and December the 4th. Remember the 4th, the 5th of November, right? March, blue moon. Blue moon is May 20. That's 2026. Okay. All right. So a lot of these different scenarios are happening. Okay. This year, there's a lot of signs in heaven. This is a very prophetic year. All right. Let me get a few images so we could just look at that. All right. And I've seen one already. Well, it was just low, but it was like real red like that. Okay. A couple days ago. All right. So let's go to Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. Why? Because we understand that these things must come to pass. That we understand what these things are. We understand the purpose of the sun. We understand the purpose of the moon. We understand that the scriptures inform us about what's going on in these times. Okay? That this is the time the prophecy is being fulfilled, leading up to the day of the Lord when Yahushua shall return. Okay? Acts 2 verse 17, and it shall come to pass that in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Okay, and this is talking about, this is referencing what Joel saw that was written down in this. Okay, it says, and on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Okay, say before something's happening. Okay, and I will show you wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Okay, so all these things are going to be signs in the earth. Okay, and in the heavens. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come. Okay, so this is all leading up to the great and notable day of the Lord. All right, and so we have to watch for these things, man. Okay, and know when they're and some of these will land on Sabbaths. Some, I think, the one in March may be on the Pesach. Okay, so it's a lot of different scenarios coming to pass that we understand that, hey, these are high level spiritual days that we're coming into. Particularly in this year, you see how 2025 has kicked in, and it's an election year, and we see all these things happening, man. We see all these things happening, and now we know that this is the presidency is changing over, but we know that this regime change is just happening. Okay, and so all these situations we have to be prepared for and understand and locked in the spirit and locked in with the scriptures. Okay, Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So we got our eyes focused in the heavens. This was always set up for us as signs, and we're watching for what's going on in these last days. Okay? And seeing it through the spirit where they're lining up. Okay? All right. Yep. I'm not going to read that. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it back. And this is Sirach 43 and 6. Okay, it says, he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. Okay, so these are the signs of the world. We got to know what time we're living in. Hey, this year is setting off a different type of energy in the earth, and we know that it's a time of peril. Okay, perilous times in the end. It's a time of peril. All right, this isn't time of. It's in the time of peace and safety. This is time of war and evil. Okay, it says, from the moon is the sign of feasts and light, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. A month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in the changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. The beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, and ornament giving light in the highest places of the Lord. At the commandment of the Holy One, they will stand in their order and never faint in their watches. Okay, and watch, time, calendar. Okay, all these things are dictated or followed, okay, by the seasons and the times of the Lord. Okay. And we know that this year is going to be a heavy year in the spirit, man. Okay, so stay by the water, stay prayed up, okay? Fasting, all those different things, reading, stay on top of your spiritual, you know, how to keep your demons and your folly under control, and try to tighten up, man. Okay, that goes for me, that goes for all of us. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise and glories unto Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Until the next one, I say shalom.